Well, these two books made me really uncomfortable. And why do I say that? Well, one talks about the violence against the women, and the other one talks about the extent to which a person can go to fulfill his or her ambitions, the extent and the limits that you would surpass just to find success for yourself. Now, starting with the first book, now imagine that there is a female writer who suddenly dies by committing suicide. And the lesser known thing is not known to around people around her that she was in love with a married man. On the death pyre, this married man, in to keep a memory of her dead girlfriend, he actually picks up a finger from the death pyre, a burnt finger, and very secretly he goes and keeps it in a cupboard that is being built for his own house. Now, 52 years later, some mystery starts happening. So a frightened child appears, and there is a mystery that is being there is something paranormal, something ghostly that is being brought up in the book. So suddenly, a lot of stories about the women start coming out. So then you suddenly figure out that this finger which is placed in the cupboard is something more than a finger, and there is something happening over there which I will obviously not reveal to you. But the best part about the book was that it very beautifully brings up the stories and the struggles of women and how on a daily basis they go through a lot of atrocities. So that's the beauty of the writing of the author. And the name of the book is Eating Wasps by Anita Nair. So if you have read other books by Anita Nair, you would know that her writing is impeccable. So I highly recommend this book to anyone who's looking for a mysterious read, because in the end there is a suspense that I would not reveal to you. Now, the second book is about a woman named June. So she's a struggling writer. She's trying to find a big breakthrough for herself. She's trying that she can make a name for her. She can be the best selling author. That's what her ambition is. But she's not able to write the perfect book. So the publisher has a problem. The proofreader has a problem with whatever she's writing. And then she has a friend who's a best selling author. She has all the success in life, she has everything at her feet, and her writing is beautiful, she's widely applauded and looked upon by a lot of people, her bank balance is amazing and everything. So one day when they both are sitting together, that night the successful friend, she dies. And that's when June figures out that the last manuscript that she has written is still not published. She very secretly picks up that manuscript and leaves. And that's when she gets it published from her author and tells no one that the manuscript belonged to her dead friend. The manuscript is a hit, the book becomes a best selling novel and everything, she's getting all the fame that she wants. But little does she know that there is a person who knows the secret about her, that how she has stolen the manuscript of her friend. So that's when the real story begins. But the writing and the story moves in such a way that it reveals the ugliness of finding success. So as human beings, everyone is so hell bent on getting success for themselves that they would surpass all the limits for getting that, irrespective of the fact that they are losing themselves in doing that. So this book actually talks about that yes, struggles are definitely there, but you shouldn't lose yourself while finding that, and you definitely shouldn't steal anybody's work to do that. So the name of that book is The Yellow Face. So you obviously must have heard about it, but I recommend it highly, because in the end again there is a revelation of a mystery that is revealed in the end. So these two books actually, I wouldn't straight away put them in the genre of mystery or suspense reads. It's not that typical Sydney Sheldon book that you can pick up, but they're definitely very fresh in writing. They are very beautiful, and I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a tinge of suspense and thriller kind of a book, if you're craving to read that. So, The Yellow Face and The Eating Wasp. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of them.